Hello comrades and welcome to another update on the Kherson counteroffensive. Now in this update there's a lot of updates on the whole front line. In the southwest there are reports that the Ukrainians are actually attacking Chernobyl Podi from north, west and south and are trying to cut off Russian reinforcements coming from Zeleny High towards the village, basically creating a barrier between the two to let them take this village. And they're also attacking Schmidtstove, where the Russians are engaging them to the west of the city. So generally they have cut off the village and are attacking it from two sides. This way it allows them to take the village without Russian reinforcements arriving to help the village defenders. Further up north, there are no new updates. Fighting is still ongoing at the line of contact. At the center, there are a lot of updates. First of all, the Russians have managed to clear Kostromka from the Ukrainian defenders and are now attacking the Ukrainian positions from the east and from the west from these two axes of attacks, while the Ukrainians are meeting them from the west of this pontoon crossing here. So they go to Plahodativka and fight here, and they are fighting from this pontoon crossing towards the Russians advancing to the east. So there's fighting ongoing here and to the left, to the east and to the west, meaning that generally it is an open field with a lot of bombardment and a lot of fighting. So there's a lot of casualties from both sides here, as the Russians have decided to engage them in close combat, which usually costs a lot of soldiers, regardless of the efficiency. To the north, the Ukrainians have managed to stall the Russian counteroffensive, and they are fighting inside both cities at the very outskirts of Vysokopilya, and at the center of Olhyne there's a lot of fighting. And the Ukrainians are actually attacking from three different directions. They're attacking from the east, from Potemkine, straight through the center of Vysokopilya and straight to the center of Olhyne, while the Russians are attacking from straight at the center of Olhyne and towards the outskirts of Vysokopilya. So generally, the Russians have to deal with a wider front compared to the Ukrainians, as they are attacking from two different directions, while at Olhyne it is just a head-on battle. And then to the east of the northern part, there is fighting at Myrolyubivka, as well as Lyubimivka, Petrivka, and throughout this whole front line. And this is very interesting because I think this is what the Ukrainians refer to when they say that they have encircled the Russian defenders in the north, because they have cut off this road by taking Potemkin and attacking these areas here in the east, cutting them off from the main road that goes from the east. However, the Russians still have this road going through here from the west that they can fall back through, and they can return to actually fight and push back the Ukrainian attackers at Arkhangelsk, which is why it's very important that the Russians actually hold this, as this will allow them to return all the way down to Davydiv Brid if they ever lose ground in this area. Then there's also the options for them to pass through the center. If we look at it closer, generally there's a road going through the east, connecting all of these villages and essentially coming to this larger village here in the center, and it has a large village chain that you can follow through all the way to the road down here south. So generally they always have a road they can go through. However, these roads are bigger and more easy to pass through. So generally there's no encirclement, but it may be a maze or a labyrinth to kind of walk through the open fields to reach the front line for the supplies, or if they decide to fall back. So generally that's the situation on the Kherson offensive. Ukrainians are making slow gains in the north, while they are being pushed back in the center, and they are doing some pushing in the west as well. Comrades, My viewership has significantly increased the past few days, and I'm really thankful for that. However, 75% of the ones watching my videos are still not subscribed. Comrades, we are in this together, so if you want me to continue with the posting, subscription is a must. It is free, and you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all next time.